still here at Cannabis, Jackie? How you enjoying yourself?
Oh, I'm enjoying myself. I'm stuck to this chair, Derek. The green room. God love ya.
So we're here with Harold from PreRoll-Er and PreRoll-Er, and they won an award just like you, Jackie. So you know it's got to be good.
Welcome, Harold.
Thank you.
What, you won an award?
Yes, we did.
What was the award?
The best packaging equipment.
So what exactly is it packaging?
Yeah, packaging equipment.
Packaging is equipment to package products, and we specialize with the division PreRoll-Er for packaging equipment for the cannabis industry. So flower, pre-rolls.
Yep.
That's where the PreRoll-Er comes from. So we basically do all the different packaging to make pre-rolls, and also take pre-rolls and put it in different format, like in tubes or jars or.
Do you do any nitrogen packaging?
Yeah, we can do nitrogen packaging too. So it's an add-on to our existing.
What's the nitrogen? Is that for when the infused pre-rolls go in or something?
It keeps it fresh.
It's keep it fresh. It's just we do it for jars and bags. So before, like we insert, let's say, pre-rolls into a bag, and then we inject nitrogen to remove air, oxygen.
Okay.
So it doesn't corrode quickly. It's preserve the product.
You wouldn't use a bovida in that then, right? A bovida or whatever.
No, that would be different. That would be different. But it's possible also to use that, but it's be different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nitrogen packaging.
Yeah.
Wow, is that expensive?
Actually, it's not very expensive. It's actually an add-on to an existing packaging line.
Okay.
So what's expensive is the other equipment, obviously.
Because what I've seen before is, like, for instance, you could have pre-rolls and in their own individual nitrogen sealed package, so then everyone is fresh, Jackie.
Yeah.
Now I get it. I get it.
It's not gonna be dry and like popcorn, like, you know.
Yeah.
So when you
So this is the kind of product that we make with our machine.
is
So
there is there broccoli inside of that, or is that actually weed?
this is actually hemp.
Hemp?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I smell
No,
it?
it's actually it's hops. Or here we're using hops because hemp is it's not it wasn't
make the
possible.
nice-
It wasn't possible to bring it over here.
Right.
But our machine obviously makes for cannabis and
That's a
hemp.
very nice roll.
Can it make it different? Like, what if I want a big one, a small one? Like, we interviewed someone from Pinners, and they said that, you know, to make it small, they had to get even their own machine. I wonder if you guys offer that.
Yeah, we do. We do. The sizes can go from 70 millimeters high to 140.
Okay.
So we even do the big blunts.
Right.
And the weight can go from 0.25, so you do the very small dog walker to a very large
walker.
one. The dog walker.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what they use a lot in the US.
Right.
So we do sell 0.25 over 2 grams.
Jackie likes to walk Budsy and have a dog walker.
Yeah, I have a little tiny dog, but yes, this is probably about the size I smoke.
Yeah, this is like for one person. You just walk and.
Yeah.
Right.
So so the machine can do that and can do also the very slim one. So it do cigarette style and cones.
Right.
So we've been doing a lot of R&D with our machine 4 years now, and
So
we've been selling it for 2.5 years.
Canada only?
No, we have a
globally.
facility also in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Oh,
where we do some nice places.
You're going to have us out there.
Yeah,
we
need
will.
to see that
We will, no
facility.
problem.
In Las Vegas, we're more than welcome. We'd love to do some videos and some content, but it has to be in the Vegas facility.
We'll do that. No problem. We'll do that
We
for
would
you.
love it. We can set up shop there, Derek.
Yeah.
Derek, we'll do the green room in Vegas.
Right. Our Vegas residency.
Our Vegas residency at PreRoll-Er.
That's right.
Yeah.
Live and direct.
PreRoll-Er, and what was the other part called?
The PreRoll-Er.
PreRoll-Er.
PreRoll-Er is because
PreRoll-Er.
PreRoll-Er is really for the pre-rolls business.
Right. Okay.
Every product are related to it, and it's our flagship machine. So that's where we have a huge innovation.
Right.
We've got a lot of machine on the
Are you
field.
allowed to say how much that giant machine costs that's here today?
Yeah, it varies from, let's say, about Canadian dollar from 200,000 over 425,000. So depending on the version that you're
My
buying, we have.
first house over there.
Yeah, it's basically a house. Yeah.
Basic. That's more. Whoa.
But it replaces on like when you're producing
But that
by
is-
hand, it's probably about 12 people
I was just
on
going to say,
average.
it probably takes
What do you
care of all
mean?
kinds
There's
of-
people who roll it by hand?
They're basically filling it with what's called a shaking machine.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So with the shaking machine,
Right.
it would take about 12 people to replace one machine with one person.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. I know the company that had that shaking machine. So you're saying you guys are better than that.
We're way better than that.
Okay.
and
Ooh,
he said
sounds like fighting words.
Said way.
But we actually work with people.
Très beaucoup. Is that
Très beaucoup.
Okay.
But it's a different market. I mean, we have customers that are doing a small volume. They will use like the shaker box. And when you have a lot of volume, then that's worth putting an automated machine. Because we weigh all the flowers inside of this. It's weighed, and then we also do a check weight at the end.
Oh.
So the compaction is controlled very evenly, so you can decide.
So it's consistent and even, concise every
Burns
single time.
properly.
Exactly. And burns properly.
If it's-
Exactly.
yeah,
we
'cause if
adjust
it's-
that. We even have a nice feature now that we just added is an oil injection.
Ooh.
So that's very big in the
So you can do
US.
infused.
So he does,
We can
now
do
they do
infused.
infused
No,
pre-rolls.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the next big thing. So
That's the next big.
The infused pre-roll is all the talk, and when
Yes.
when we are talking to people that they're about to launch something new, we've got a pre-roll that's infused coming.
Yeah.
So like that is the talk of the next big. Like, that's
Exactly.
what's happening right now.
Exactly.
So what do you mean it just is it like a little injector, like a little needle type thing that just drops the oil?
We
in
have
each-
two ways of doing it. We
Okay.
have the needle one. So we basically go down with a needle and inject evenly throughout from the crunch up, very evenly with the quantity control, very well done. And then you can do your pre-mix with infuse. So you mix your flour with oil or concentrates.
Yep.
And then the machine can also handle that.
wow.
Oh,
So it
wow.
works with very, very, very sticky product.
Okay.
And that's the big advantage with our machine. It's that flexibility.
That's
Nice.
really cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really. Would
Thank
I
you.
know any? Do I know any big named company that has one right now?
Oh yeah, I mean we have about over 35 machines in Canada.
35
Wow.
machines in
So
Canada.
yeah, we have a lot of Tilray being one of them.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Wow.
Yeah. We have a lot of big
That's
players.
a heavy. Those are big. Like
Yeah.
I just think in order scalability, when companies are like, okay, we can't hire any more people to do this. We
Yeah,
got.
exactly. So it's not for everybody, but for people who has a lot of volume, that's really worth it, and that's where the future of cannabis automated packaging
We've
is going.
also heard people say, I have an excess amount of weed. I have so much weed, but now I can't get it out, processed and ready and out the door. Well, this makes it processed, ready, and out faster. Much faster.
Much faster.
Much
yeah.
faster.
Yeah.
Because the quality, like weed needs to get to seed to sale fast,
Yeah.
which the government, like our OCS and stuff, are in Canada or in Ontario, it's the OCS or AGO, wherever it is. Nobody's in a huge hurry. They do their stand, they do their whatever, they add they wash it or whatever the hell, and then they package and then they get it to the store or they get it at this actually hurries it up.
Absolutely.
This is like seed sale, get us
Yeah.
out the door, get packaged.
And it's also solving the issue of employees, like getting a lot of people doing it. So it's a tedious job. It's difficult
Right.
to keep the people there and train them. So one machine will replace, and a lot of customers are running this machine 24/5 or 24/6, 7 days a week.
Wow.
Wow.
So that replaced a lot of people, and that's solve an issue. As we know in Canada, unemployment it's pretty low right now. Unemployment rate, yeah.
It is actually.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if that was running 24/7?
right.
Like what
That's
the
a lot.
somebody's whoa.
Yeah, no, it's amazing the amount
That's
of
exciting,
pre-rolls
actually.
made, but the market for pre-rolls in Canada, it's over 20%, 21, 22%.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a filling the gap.
What are you working on after the oil infusion?
We are actually doing the oil injection right on the machine, but we also are doing a tabletop one. So you would be able to take your knock boxes or the shaker,
Yeah.
and we have a machine that will grab this, will create the twist, cut it, flat top, and inject after. So
Wow.
people that don't have like the money to spend on a big machine, they will be able to buy that.
Oh.
We're also doing a high-speed version of this machine, like a little bit more than double the speed of the machine. So
We're gonna have to see this machine work. Like
Yeah.
I'm so interested. And now you got
Yeah.
an arm that does this, and you got a hand that does this, and you
Yeah.
got this shaker thing that does. Like we love that kind of stuff. That's cool. Like
Yeah,
it's really cool.
and what's also very interesting is we can take also the pre-rolls like this and put it in a final packaging. So we go from the machine, bring it up to a tube, for example,
Right.
and a pop-top tube
Okay, right.
or a twist cap,
Right.
and put the label on, put the excise stamp, and all this is automated. We have this old solution
Wow.
we can provide. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really cool. That's great. And
Thank
what a service like that. I'm just thinking of different retailer or different producers that I know that are large scale. That how cool that is when they've had trouble with staffing, and we've had with COVID as well. Some places were still running, but people were scared to come in, or they didn't have the staff, or people were off, whatever. That one could be running the whole time. Like
absolutely. You don't have to worry about one person to run a machine. Yeah,
wow. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, you need to train them. So every machine is sold with training, startup assistance, and remote access. So there's a lot of technology. So you need to train properly the operator. Once it's trained,
it's almost like the garment industry, you know, like where they, you know, you buy a machine like an embroidery machine. They train you how to use it, and then it. You know,
it's bringing technology to the cannabis industry.
Right.
We've been in that. I've been in this business for a long time, doing machine for pharmaceutical, food industry, and then we decided to develop this technology.
That's really cool. Yeah. Now Derek's got me thinking about it, the fashion industry, because that's exactly what they do in the garment industry. The large scale brands, they have machines just like that will seam and put buttons and then have the label and the press, steam it out the door.
Yep.
And that's exactly what you're
this full automation.
This little conveyor of automation that's, I mean, very smart. Who invented this?
I mean, it's part of our team. We have 3 engineering departments within the company. So it's me, I was involved in it, but it's basically a team. I'm an engineer, but we have about 90 employees in Montreal making those machinery. So it's basically all of our people that designed this.
Really cool. And I can tell you're excited and passionate about it. I mean, your whole team is. Your team is very excited about it. And this is really, really cool.
Yes.
Really cool. I'll just start planning my trip to Vegas now. So Derek and I can be there and see it. And I don't know, is there like something we can ride on or whatever? Like it's a conveyor belt or we'll make some fun content there, Derek. TikToks.
Absolutely.
From the pre-rollers in Vegas. Where to next? Where will you be next with this?
I mean, in terms of, actually, we're doing another show in New York as we speak. So I'm actually going to New York tomorrow. We have another team doing that. And then we're going to be in Chicago. We're doing probably a show every month now.
Good.
Wow.
So the volume, I mean, the expansion in the US is amazing, and people needs that. So we get to get the words out of our technology and the success we have with it.
What do you, maybe this is a personal question or on a personal level, since being from Quebec, and that's always the Quebec, it's the hardest province in Canada. Has it been difficult for you to work and launch and have everything there? Has there been challenges?
Actually, for us, it's not been, we've been very, very successful in Quebec. We have a lot of machine in Quebec for the size of the market, a lot in Ontario. Obviously a lot in the US, but no, it's not been that difficult to. I understand that it's very difficult for a producer outside of Quebec to sell in Quebec.
Right.
I've heard that, but we're on the side of the producer.
Right.
So it's very different. And I think in Quebec, it's still not at the level that it is in Ontario, for example. So it's still growing. But for us, no, we to be honest, we never had any, no difficulties.
So no drama.
Yeah. But but I mean, the problem right now is financing, obviously. So a machine like that costs a lot of money, and we're working with companies now to finance those machines to help our customers being able to access the machine, because the payback is very quick, but you still need the money to buy it. So, and the bank won't be there still, but eventually they will. So we're working a lot with financial company to help them.
Is this, the bank won't be there because this is a cannabis product? It's a cannabis accessory, a cannabis. So that's where. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's still we still need to do a lot of education about cannabis. Even if we all know that it's actually
even machinery can't get.
Producers like
That's
LPs
insane.
have difficulty getting financing for machinery, and we're working with different companies now to try to help them out.
Wow.
And I did some financing also with some customers. But
check out something called Capital Now. I think they aren't they helping people.
They were here.
For real?
Yeah. I think I met Josh. I think.
Apparently,
they're here.
They're a solution, a banking solution for cannabis.
Yeah, those are the partners that I'm trying to work together to provide help to the LPs that they want to access the technology.
We're speaking to them tomorrow, so I'll put a good word in for
Okay,
you.
that's great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So where can anyone find you? Like, where can our viewers or listeners find you?
I think the best thing is to go to our website, preroll-er.com. And they will see videos, they will see a lot of machine running there, and they'll have the phone number and email, and that way we'll be able to.
Do you have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn?
We're on LinkedIn pretty big. Yeah, we have a site for just for pre-roll.
It's a big community on LinkedIn. Have you noticed?
Yeah, it's a big community.
Yeah.
We're pretty active there, but this is where we are.
Thanks for joining us on the Green Room, Derek.
Yeah.
Did you have anything to add?
No, I just want to see it in motion. So I'm definitely going to go to the website and I'm going to check out the videos.
I'm thinking Willy Wonka, like candy and chocolate. And
Yeah.
as I'm like, let's go to the Willy Wonka factory,
Yeah.
pre-roller.
With the video, I mean, on the website you'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's great.
Thanks for joining us on the Green Room.
Thank you very
Derek?
much. Thank
Boom.
Boom.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.